Go back to your country. What does that really mean? Just after the 9/11 attack, I had people who would think it was funny to label me as a bomb maker, a terrorist, or would joke around and tell me to go back to my country. I'm born in the United States. It didn't make sense to me, so I brushed it off and ignored them. But what about the people who couldn't brush it off? What about the people who weren't able to ignore these individuals? A few days ago, a Sikh man named INDERJIT was driving home and noticed a car that was tailgating him. He then pulled over to let the car behind him pass, but then noticed that the man in the car was walking towards his vehicle. Now, Mr. Mukker probably thought the man had something important to say, so he rolled down his window, and instead the man repeatedly punched him and yelled out, "Terrorist! Bin Laden! Go back to your country." Mr. Mukker, who is a father of two, was so hurt that he was taken to the hospital and had a fractured cheekbone, bruising, and blood loss. It has been 14 straight years since the 9/11 attack, and it is shocking that people still act the same and have not changed. These type of hate crimes have been going on for 14 years straight. We still have not changed. Our beautiful country has grown so much. Throughout the years, we had the honor to have the first Black president. We finally have accepted same-sex marriage. We are growing so much as a country into becoming smarter and stronger. But why have we not been able to break through racism? Mr. Mukker had stated no American should be afraid to practice their faith in our country, and he is absolutely right. Part of our faith is to wear a turban and grow a beard, and if that is too risky to do, just because we're afraid if someone's going to harass us for it or threaten us, that is disappointing. More so, disgusting. How shameful is it to harass someone just because their appearance, which is linked to their faith and religion? It is time to educate and take a stand, because this is ridiculous. Sikhism has absolutely no relation to the 9/11 attack, and Bin Laden was not a Sikh man. However, no faith should be labeled as a terrorist or anything at all. Just recently, we had a male who was involved in a child pornography scandal, and he is convicted as a sex offender. Would it make sense if I were to go up to every white male who wore glasses and labeled him as a sex offender, shout out names, harass them, and beat them up just because he looks slightly like the guy in the picture? Doesn't that sound ridiculous? Wake up, America. It's about time.